Hi, in this class I would like to discuss ISSN number. Okay, in this class I would like to discuss International Standard Serial Number. We can see ISSN number. ISSN is the abbreviation of International Standard Serial Number. Okay, ISSN is the abbreviation of International Standard Serial Number. ISSN is an 8-digit code. Okay, ISSN is an 8-digit code and which is used to identify newspapers, journals, magazines, and periodicals of all kinds on all media, print or print and electronic. Okay, this ISSN number is used to identify newspapers, journals, magazines, and periodicals of all kinds that may be print or electronic. So, to identify these newspapers, journals, magazine, periodicals, we can use ISSN number. Okay, and many countries this ISSN number is mandatory for all publication. Okay, many countries this ISSN is mandatory for all type of publication. Okay, for all type of publication. Here uh, in this figure you can see this is the international standard serial number ISSN. You can see this is the uh, 8-digit code you can see here. Okay, this 8-digit code ISSN is mandatory in many countries for publication, and an ISSN identify all continuing resources. Okay, ISSN identifies all continuing resources. It may be print or electronic. This continuing resources such as newspapers, annual publication like reports, directories, lists, etc., and journals, and it also identify journals, magazines, collections, website, databases, blogs, etc. Okay, continuing resources means that publication will be continuously publishing, because you know that newspapers will be published in daily basis, and annual publication that will be published in annual base. Annual publication will publish in each year, and journals that may be monthly, journals and magazine that may publish monthly base or quarterly base and or annual base. Okay, and the collection website, database, blogs that may be that are the continuing resources, and this continuing resource can be identified by ISSN number. Okay, and an ISSN number is associated with the title of the publication. Okay, this ISSN number is associated with the title of publication, and it does not include information about origin of publication and content of publication. Okay, this ISSN number is only helps to identify the publication, but this ISSN number does not include any other information about the publication like origin or content of publication. That means this ISSN number helps to identify the publication. And if you are publishing a journal, okay, if you are publishing a journal or magazine, okay, if you are publishing a journal or magazine with a ISSN number, okay, if you are publishing a journal or magazine and that have an ISSN number, after 3 or 5 years you want to change the title of that magazine or journal. Okay, if you want to change the title of that magazine or journal, that time you must have to change the ISSN number also. Okay, you have to change the ISSN number also. Okay, that means if the publication is modified significantly, a new ISSN must be assigned. Okay, a new ISSN must be assigned. Now we can see how we'll give ISSN number. Okay, how we'll give how will show ISSN number on a journal or magazines. Then that means we can see the format of ISSN. The format of ISSN is we first will give the acronym ISSN, then followed by two groups of 4 digits, and that it will be separated by a hyphen. Okay, first we will give two groups of 4 digits and then separated by hyphen. Here you can see, okay, here you can see acronym ISSN is there, then one group of 4 digit is there, and second group is there, and that is separated by hyphen. This is the format of ISSN number. And if you are giving ISSN number on a journal, okay, if you are giving an ISSN number in a journal, that time you should have to show that ISSN number, preferably on the right corner of your journal or magazine. Okay, preferably you have to show ISSN number on right corner of right corner of your research journal or magazine. And if it is if failing that, you should have to show the ISSN number in the editorial information page. Okay, editorial information page. Preferably you have to give on cover page. Failing that, you have to show in the editorial information page. And in publication website, ISSN number should be shown in home page. And okay, in publication website, ISSN should be shown in home page. And here you can see one ISSN number print is there and ISSN number online mode is there. That means this journal having print version and so online version also is there. So both having different ISSN number. Okay, so if you are giving ISSN number in website, that time you have to give the ISSN number on a home page of that website. And if you are giving ISSN number in the publication in physical medium like DVD or CD-ROM, that time you have to show this ISSN number any part visible to the naked eye. That means any part of CD-ROM you can give, but should be visible to the naked eye. And this about continuing resources like journals, articles. To identify this continuing resource, will use ISSN number. But if you are publishing an book, that time you cannot use this ISSN number because that is not a continuing resources. Okay, so for identifying a book, we'll use another number that is known as ISBN, that is known as International Standard Book Number, and it is used for identify a book. This is ISSN number. I hope you understood this. Thank you for listening.